Hello everybody, how are you? Yeah, so there were some there was some good boxing tonight last night. Yeah, I watched of course the Warrington Martinez fight number 2. I actually didn't know before that they had fought already once, but that was in 2017, almost 5 years ago. Yeah, that was a as I said, I do expected Warrington to win on points because, frankly, he isn't so well known for his power. But last night he put on a really great performance because he was motivated. And why was he motivated? Of course, because he knew this was his pretty much last chance to get back into you know, the elite, standings. If he lost this fight against a guy who is no longer at his best, what would have happened? His ratings would have taken uh, a further tumble down, a tumble, let's see. So he opened up very fast, very aggressively. He put Kiko down in the first round, and then opened a big cut. Some say it was a headbutt, but I didn't see it. I think it was in another round that he butted Kiko, maybe the fifth. I don't remember. Yeah, something like that. He got warned several times actually for butting, but I thought the referee was kind of annoying to put it, to be frank. Yeah, but anyway, he did warn both guys a few times, too many, especially Warrington. Anyway, Kiko was really unable to really land something big. I mean, he did land a few times with something clean, but that wasn't enough. And Warrington, I thought it looked like he was actually gonna be stopped in the second round early on because Warrington was really pressuring him and landing many punches. But I mean, Kiko is a tough guy. So he hung on until the seventh round when he was really just, demolished. He was jumped, hit by many punches, and that was a good stoppage by the ref. So no complaints there. Yeah. I kind of thought after I saw the first couple rounds, I thought, well, I don't think this is going to go more than 7 or 8 rounds max. And yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, Warrington now is probably gonna want to face Mauricio Lara again because their, of course, last fight was became a no fight. To put it that way, after only 2 rounds for stop. And yeah, that was very unfortunate. Nobody, of course, wanted to see that. But I'm glad Warrington is back because had he lost now, and Kiko is, at the end of his career, and that wouldn't have been really fair, let's put it that way, if he beat Warrington now, and because he's not gonna fight so much longer anyway. Even if he won this fight, I think he would have probably not fought much longer. And Warrington still has, quite many years of potential fighting, and among the best. Yeah, so that was a brave performance by Martinez, but Warrington really like outgunned him and was dominant. Of course, it was unlucky for Kiko that that cut opened as soon as it did. Already in the first round, and it kept bleeding, and that made it of course, difficult for him to see all the punches coming in. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for him because he is a true warrior, definitely. But so is Warrington. So yeah. Anyway, that was the result. Seventh round TKO for Warrington. Not what I had predicted or expected. Of course, I said if anyone gonna win by a stoppage, that would most likely be Kiko Martinez, right? All right, so that was the fight that I had watched. Yeah, and then all the relevant fights were in America, unfortunately, so I didn't get to watch them yet. But I did see. Wow, that was a real big disappointment. Miguel Berchelt got stopped after 6 rounds. He was down once, and he retired in his corner after the 6th round. Yeah, that was sad to see. It seems like that loss to Valdez really put a, you know, however you say it, really damaged him, Yeah, and then he hadn't fought for over a year, like 13 months, and I didn't really know anything about this guy Nakatila, but I did see like he managed to last the distance against Shakur Stevenson, so I knew that it wouldn't be easy to put him away anyway. Put it that way for Bershel, who was coming off a bad loss, like a late knockout. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if this is the end. He's still 30, but the way he fights, guys like Bershel, they seldom have long careers, much longer than 30. I mean, they seldom retire much long after they're 30. So yeah, it's sad because I liked him as a fighter, and this guy came out of nowhere and beat him pretty much. And I don't know if he's gonna really achieve much more than that. Probably not, Jeremiah Nakatila. But anyway, I wish him luck for what that's worth. And then Team 2, he pretty much as I predicted, this one went home. This prediction he won by unanimous decision. That was a tough fight. He was down in the first round against Terrell Gorsha, and only one judge had him really clearly ahead. By 116, 111. The other two were 114, 113, 115, 112. So, but still, he was dominant enough, I guess, to get a score like that. And he's not from the United States, of course. He's an Aussie who fought against an American in America. So when a result like that happens, usually you know that it must really be fair. Such a decision. Yeah. So Team Two is hopefully he will soon fight somebody because this fight was for the so-called WBO Global Super Welter title. Yeah, well, I mean, from here on, he should be fighting someone really top notch soon, I guess. He's 21 and old now and has defeated a few solid fighters so far. Yeah, but I don't know if this means that he's really ready for someone like, let's say, um, Jermel Charlo maybe, or the other guy Castaño, or maybe somebody else. I don't know. Just take a look at the rankings at 154. Yeah, it's those two first that are ranked by Boxer. Then it's Tim himself Magomed Kurbanov, alright, yeah. Erickson Lubin, that would be a pretty good fight. Because Erickson is a puncher, an aggressive guy who has recently learned to box. So, yeah, box more. Israel Madrimov, that's right, he's a rather dangerous opponent. So, Sebastian Fundor, Liam Smith. Alright, so those are the guys, that he would be one of them at least. He should face next, anyway. Most likely he will get somebody like Madrimov, Kurbano, because they are the ones who are really willing, to fight anybody because they are they come from outside, not from the Western world, so they really want to establish themselves, of course, in at world level, yeah. So yeah, all right, and then there was that fight. Who else fought? Well, there wasn't really much more, I guess. Those were the fights that I covered anyway. Yeah, on Friday, Louis Ritson beat down Zlatican on points. That's right. I think Zlatican is pretty much, finished as a serious fighter, unfortunately. Yeah. I think he kind of got the big fights a little late, or he started getting them at the end of his prime, but then his prime ended when he was knocked out by Mikey Garcia, pretty much. Yeah, oh yeah, that was the fight between Richard Riakporhe and the that guy Dion Juma. I see Riakporhe won by 8 round knockout. I really, like this guy. I mean, he's a really promising cruiserweight, very tall and awkward and hits hard. He's so I can see him giving someone like that guy. What's his name now? Wow, I just can't remember. Can't remember. I don't believe I forgot his name. Okoli, yeah, that's right. That fight I would really like to see get made. Yeah. So that was it for this time, and I will be back next week. See you. Bye bye.